So I got this steak yesterday from Pete's. This is going to be my birthday steak. It's not too big. This is a New York strip steak. Right now, I want to get it seasoned. So I'm going to season it today. I'm not cooking it until tomorrow, which is my birthday. It looks pretty good. I'm going to rinse this off. Just let it be dry. Pat it down with some paper towels. Then I'm going to season it up. Right now I'm just going to do some salt and pepper. So one thing I'll tell you I do when I get little pans like this is I go ahead and wash those. I use bleach in my detergent water, and then I use these, you probably have seen me, for my paint, so I can put my paint on here as I do paintings and things. But I also like these. There are some other ideals that I've seen people do, some molds and castings for plaster that I'm going to be trying in the future with these also. So I'm keeping these for those two reasons. I'm going to use, the main thing I like to do for the steak is just get a nice dose of kosher salt on there and just let that sort of marinate in. Get down in there, flip it over, use my other hand, get it on this side, kind of crunch it up in there like that. It won't be too salty because this will all sort of come out in the oil as you cook it, but it'll still have, it'll get that a little bit of salty taste on there. And then the rest of it will just be, you know, regular seasonings that I want to use. I smelt it, the meat, and it smells good. I'm washing my hands right now. Of course, I'm going to use some garlic and, you know, some other seasonings that you've seen me use before. And I even use ground coffee to season it up. You've seen me season a steak before, so I'm not going to really go into all of that. I just wanted you to see the first step of it. And then when I cook this tomorrow, I'll show you how I do that. Birthday steak coming up. All right, let's get this birthday steak cooked. I'm going to start out with some bacon over high heat, and I'm also going to add some olive oil. Not a lot, since this will, the bacon grease will also be there, but I want this to get to the point where it's scorching. I have my steak, it's been sitting out. I'm only using salt and pepper, and this is going to go in the oven. And I'm also going to use some garlic. I'm just going to throw that garlic in there with the skin on, just to get some more flavor. Let that roast in there. So this will go in the oven. I do want to add a few onions, so these are just going to go into the mix. Make sure this fire is just going to be hot. Once the steak goes on, it's going to cook for 1 minute. Actually, the steak will cook 1 minute per side, and then into the oven 5 to 6 minutes. And again, I keep forgetting to say this, 1 minute each side in the oven, 5 to 6 minutes per side. All right, I think we can get the steak on there now. Again, this is just seasoned with salt and pepper. The oven is at 405, so it's ready for the oven. Just gonna do this on just 1 minute on each side. Put some of the juices on there. Got the bacon going. Got the garlic. It's gonna help to flavor this also. So what we're doing right now, we're just searing the steak. That's the 1 minute on each side. You know, 1 to 2 minutes. I'm just kind of eyeballing the time. I'm not really keeping a close watch. Okay, I think it's been a minute. So now, gonna turn that, try to get some of this bacon flavor on there. Some of the onion. Okay, doing a minute on this side. Then it's going to go into the oven, 5 minutes on each side. And that one I'm going to set a timer. I'm really hungry too, so I'm looking forward to this steak. And yeah, I need to take out my broccoli from yesterday. I thought about making some rice, but I'm just going to keep it, just very low carb, and just do the broccoli. All right, coming up on that minute, let's put it into the oven. And it's going to be 5 minutes on each side, so I am going to set timer. So we'll let that count down, and while that's going on, I can again straighten up. So we've got, let me take these out of the shell. It's like when you're in the kitchen, just kind of like work smarter. I mean, that's what I try to do. Like, if I have time in between waiting on something, I am trying to, make good use of that time. So this is like a good time to just sort of clean up any messes that you've made. And that is what I am trying to do. I'm gonna have to sweep the floor. And then I'm also going to be making a cake for a future video. So I've got my ingredients, and this is going to be my birthday cake. I think I told you about it. It's going to be a Shelly's Florida citrus cake. So I've got all my ingredients for that, but that's going to be a separate video from this one. This is how the steak is looking after 5 minutes in. So it's got to go in for 5 more minutes. And I did turn it over on the other side, so let me set the timer again. 5 more minutes. All right, let's make this thing you're not supposed to be looking at a tradition on my channel. And once again, you guessed it, it's the hair. I got it back in a ponytail. I'm gonna do braids this weekend, but yeah, don't look at that. So what the steak is on the last 3 minutes, looks like, from the microwave. And once the steak comes out, you know, it's supposed to sit for a minute, you know. So while it's sitting, I can heat up the broccoli from yesterday. So still got the broccoli right there. I'm also having a little birthday drink with this right here. And I also have some champagne. I just called my brother and wished him a happy birthday. He was out eating with his family, so we just sort of had a sort of celebratory sort of, hey, in your honor for each other. So yeah, it's really cool. I wish that I could, you know, be there and celebrate with him, but we're two grown adults and living in different cities, you know, states, that's gonna be a little difficult. So, but anyway, I'll be back to visit my family for Thanksgiving probably, and then I will see him then. So yeah, next shot you see is gonna be that steak coming on out. Just gonna let you see like the final plate once everything is ready. All right, steak is ready to come out, and I'm gonna put the broccoli on for about 3 minutes. And this should be medium well. Again, we seared this for 1 minute on each side. I'm gonna do that thing that they do. You know, when I watch them, you know, they sort of get the juices and do this to it. And just sort of keep the steak nice and moist. It's good, especially with this garlic. I wish I would have had some mushrooms, but again, I wanted to keep this very simple. You know, I could have used some thyme or some, you know, some sort of parsley or some sort of herb, but the onions, I just want to keep this simple, so I'm gonna let this sit. And hopefully we'll get that nice bacon flavor in there. But yeah, the last shot I'm gonna show you of that is just gonna be the final plate once I've heated up the broccoli. I plated up the steak and broccoli. So this is the final version of this for my birthday dinner. Got the bacon on there. Yeah, I'm ready to eat. It's smoking. I don't want it to get too cold. The steak has been sitting there for a little bit. So yeah, all the juices and everything can settle. But yeah, it's been a good birthday. I got a lot of great birthday wishes from friends and family. Some people I haven't heard from in a minute, or you know, we just haven't been in contact. So yeah, it was really cool. And I also have been able to, you know, get a little bit of rest. And I'm just getting back in. Actually, I went to Best Buy and I picked myself up something for my birthday. I think it's really important that you treat yourself to things and you know, just break the bank sometimes and go and get things that you want or need, you know, for yourself. So I did that, and you will see that on an upcoming video. But it is something that I've been wanting and was kind of, you know, going back and forth on, you know, do I want to get this? Is this the one I want to get? So you will see that in an upcoming video. Again, this was my sort of birthday vlog, and you will see the birthday vlog continued a little bit next week when you see me bake the cake, and then you might see that continued further with the gift that I bought myself. So just stay tuned, please. Make sure that you are subscribed to Michael McGill, to my channel, Thank you very much, and please like and please comment. If you're ever there and just watching, please like. That really will help get the views up. So yeah, thank you so much. And yeah, I'm just feeling really grateful and happy right now. You know, nobody's life is 100% perfect, but if you just remember that if you live your life day by day and just try to be good to people who are in your life, then that will come back to you. So thank you for watching again, and I will see you next Sunday. All right, bye.